Psych. Welcome back to the WyldLyfe podcast. I'm your host, Jess Hayes. I'm here with Dylan today. Again, he loves the podcast. He just can't get away from it, he said.
Can't get away.
So, today we're talking sneakers. Once again, last week you guys seen Bailey on here with his sneakers, and now this week you're going to see Dylan on with his sneakers. But Dylan, you don't sell sneakers, do you?
No.
No, you don't
not
really sell
normally. No. Usually I just buy. I'm not that good to sell, and I hold on to things too much.
Yeah. There's too much value in them that you just don't want to, sell them. You know what I mean? That's how most people are. Some people like to sell them, but
No, right. I honestly just value them too much, and like I said, it's hard for me to give them away. I fight I really want this pair, and then I go to sell them, or I say I want to go sell them, and then I end up don't selling them because I just get too close to them.
So, today, what are we looking at? What kind of sneakers do we have here? You were naming them all off at the beginning. I still have no idea what half of these are.
All right. So, we'll start off with these. See, I like to get actually shoes that are in more of people's names. So for say, this is Kendrick Lamar's shoe and the Nike Cortez. I like these. They're just a low cut shoe. They're comfortable and they're just different because you don't see them all the time. It's more of a celebrity shoe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I usually go for is in type of shoes is something that's different and you don't see all the time. Not like a regular per se Yeezy, but I guess I got those. Next up, we'll go to OBJs. These are the utility Air Force Ones, and they're supposed to be like a snake skin here. And I don't know, I just really like the look of them. They glow in the dark here.
Yeah, and that's sweet. I can see that right now. That's probably the coolest thing about them shoes. That's the only cool thing about them, actually.
Yeah. Well, it's what happens when you're not a sneakerhead.
Yeah. So, these things, when he first told me, I didn't know that football superstars had, regular sneakers for everyday walking. That's kind of crazy, to think about.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's got some cleats too, but he's got a couple different pairs of shoes. I just thought these were most appealing, and I really don't see them. They were kind of hard, not hard to get, but they were a little difficult to get. So we'll move on to these. These are the Vapor Max. I honestly don't really know exactly what they were called. They look pretty cool and they look classy, so I got them. I think they're like the Desert something Vapor Maxes. But I'm very big into Air Maxes. So I have all the Air Maxes. Obviously you can see here I have the 97s, the Vapor Maxes. I have the 90s. I pretty much have almost all of them. The only ones I haven't got yet was the 95s. I got the 270s, 720s. I'm just big
As
into
for
Air Maxes.
these are ugly as I don't even like these shoes.
Well,
I'm just kidding. I like these shoes, and I was going to
jealous.
buy a pair, but Dylan decided to go behind my back and buy these and not tell me, so I could also get a pair, so looks like I'm never getting them now because I don't want to be called a copier, so.
Well, yeah. Well, we were talking about it last week, and my goal is to buy a new pair of shoes every week, and you were just slacking.
Every week?
Yes.
Yeah, screw that. All right, so on to the next one. So what are these purple ones right here?
All right. So these are a work in progress. So these are I can't say most recent, but they're one of my more expensive recent shoes that I bought. These are the LA to Chicago's. These are what they're supposed to look like. And so what they do is it starts off as purple and yellow goldish kind of, which is darker because they have paint underneath them, so it looks different. It's not like a regular LA Lakers colors, not Clippers. They suck. No. But so you pretty much they're like for skateboarders. When you scuff, you fall off your board, or not even just that, anything. You just scuff it and the paint peel comes off. So what I did here is I kind of did my own little thing. You know what I'm saying?
So what did you do? Use an eraser and just erase at it?
Kind of. No, I took nail polish remover. It sounds really scary to do to a expensive, $250 pair of shoes, but I think it looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Would I do it ever again? Probably not, because it scared me every time I put the paint remover or the nail polish remover to it. So, but I mean, do you like them?
Yeah, I mean, they look cool. I probably wouldn't wear them though.
I mean, I wouldn't want you to wear them because your feet stink, but.
Oh yeah.
Well, all right, and then we'll go on to these. So these are I wouldn't say a limited release, but you don't really see them very often. And I got them off of the Nike sneaker app, and I was just one of those lucky guys to wake up at 10 o'clock and I got them.
Sweet. That's what I'm doing tomorrow.
Yeah, you're not gonna get them.
Oh, I am.
So I'm getting them.
So tomorrow morning, yeah, you probably would too, and then I'd get called a copier. But tomorrow morning, as of today's tomorrow morning, not your guys' tomorrow morning, but on the 16th, which will be our tomorrow, is going to be when these new Jordan Why Nots drop. They're Russell Westbrook's version of the Jordan Why Nots, and that's what I look into when I'm looking into shoes. I look for like the most vibrant, colorful, like crazy looking shoes that have multiple colors on them, because I want something that someone looks at and, from afar they can just see you walking and they're like, that guy's shoes are crazy. That's what I want people to think. So I'm buying those. I'm mostly only going to use them to really play basketball, but I might wear them out every once in a while, if I know I'm not going to get them dirty, because I'm actually going to try to keep these ones nice. I'm not a sneakerhead. I ruin all my shoes, destroy them in like a month, but I'm going to try to keep these ones pretty neat.
Okay. See, like, I like kind of vibrant colors, kind of, too. There's one of my favorite pair of shoes that I'm not going to be able to get, because they're running about $1,100 right now, is the Reese Witherspoons. They're the 97s. And they're just like those. And they're like a yellow. We'll have to show you guys, and I'll have to show you later. But they're actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. But they're like a 97, and like I said, Air Maxes to me are one of the most comfortable shoes. So I gotta get them.
So what is your favorite shoe to wear? Doesn't have to be one here on this table.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
it can be anything.
The Yeezys are probably one of the most comfortable for me. But I have Ultra Boost, and I don't know why. They're so comfortable. I don't know why. I have something like the Ultra Boost, and it's the NMDs, and it's just like the boost here. I don't know why. It just makes it so comfortable. But like it has it on the Yeezys as well. They're both Adidas. And I don't know if that's what makes them so comfortable.
What, it's like that foam right there?
Yeah, it's like the foam part here. And it's got like on the bottom, you can see. It just, I don't know, it makes it more comfortable. But the Ultra Boost, which is kind of looks like these, I just think they're the most comfortable. But all three of these, I would wear them, if I'm going to walk around like a Disney park or, a long day of walking. Like, I'd wear these. What's your favorite pair of shoes to wear?
My favorite pair of shoes to wear are moccasins, the old style ones, like the full wood ones.
Really?
Yeah, because they're
like
carved
the cloggers?
out. Yeah, because they're like carved out of wood, and they're just unique looking, and they feel great on your feet.
Yeah, I want to see your pair.
Nah, psych, I don't have a pair, but
Yeah.
if I did, I'd be wearing them every day. But my favorite pair of shoes that I own would have to definitely be my LeBrons.
Your LeBrons?
Because they're so tight around the ankle, and like, a lot of things that I do are, go to the YMCA, go to community centers and just kind of run around and play basketball and, things like that. So I like something that fits pretty tight, but it also breathes very well. Because I like tight-fitting shoes, but usually when you get a tight-fitting shoe, your feet sweat, like, profusely.
Right.
And then they start smelling after, like, 2 weeks of wearing them. So the LeBrons are pretty nice because, like, the meshy material on the outside, not waterproof. Don't try it. I've already tried. But don't wear them in the snow.
There's no shoes that is waterproof. At least I don't believe.
But, these, they breathe quite well, and also they're nice tight around the ankle. They make lows, but I like the high ones that kind of close in the balls of your ankle. And it's my favorite pair of shoes, probably. I don't wear them quite often. I usually keep them put away unless I'm going to the YMCA, but they're definitely comfortable.
Which is good. I mean, that's how you keep, I guess you could say the value in shoes is not to not wear them, but like wear them. So say like if it's raining out one day, you don't want to go wear your nice really pair of shoes. You would wear a different pair of shoes. And when it's nice and sunny out and you want to go show your shoes off, you would wear those shoes. Some people don't always understand that, and they just run out in the mud with, $200 pair of shoes.
Yeah, it's usually me, but we're going to try to change that tomorrow when I buy these Why Nots.
Okay. So then let's go into that. What would be like the most amount of money that you'd buy on a pair of shoes?
Well, it depends. If I was the most amount of money that I would spend, is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Because the most amount of money I would spend on a pair of shoes would be like maybe $300 if I was looking for a real, good pair of shoes. But most of the time, I really don't want to spend that much money on shoes because I know how I am with shoes, and I ruin shoes super fast. My shoes last like 2 weeks, and then they're like black.
Just because you like to wear them, which is cool. No, I mean that's why you buy shoes is to wear them. But for some people like me, I like to wear them all the other times. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't like to wear the same shoe all the time. I like to wear a bunch of different shoes all the time.
But the only reason I say it depends is because if I was going to go into like the marketing area of it and the business area like Bailey, which we had on last week, I would probably go for a more expensive pair of shoes that I know would gain value or hold value, because then I would spend that much money just, knowing that I can make that money back and maybe even plus some on top of that. But as for just, regular pair of shoes for myself, I couldn't see spending, as much money as you do. Because that's just too many shoes. For one, I don't have enough room anywhere to put this many pairs of shoes. So this isn't even a fraction of what you have, right?
Yeah, no. Well, I actually bought like a giant sneaker box. It's literally this big. Oh, it's about like here to there.
Yeah, it's like 5 feet wide.
And it opens up, and then the drawer pulls out, and I can just kind of put my shoes in there. But it doesn't fit them all, so I got like a rack next to it with a couple.
And then I have a dresser also, and 3 storage units. Yeah. My garage is filled with shoes, and my trunk and my carton.
But I don't sell them. That's my problem. No, I probably should. I just, like I said, I hold on to them. I fall in love.
So out of these shoes right here, if you had to let go of one of these pairs of shoes, and I'm not saying make money off them, if you just had to like never see them again, out of these pairs sitting on the table, which pair would you just let go?
Definitely for sure the cheapest pair. So you're gonna have to give me a minute. No. I'm gonna say probably these Vapor Maxes. This is my only thing that I don't like about the Vapor Maxes is right here at the bottom. When you walk in rocks, like the rocks get stuck in there. Yeah. And like, there's nothing against the shoe. It's just other than that, like I just don't like that. So like, if I had to give them up, like I'd probably give these up.
Come on, man! You wouldn't give up the grandpa shoes? Look at these.
The Cortezes?
Comment down below. Comment down below if you believe this. These shoes look like grandpa's shoes. The rounded front toe, they're bulky. Like, you could use these to go bowling at the local bowling alley.
Listen, comment down below. I want to see who thinks these are dope or not. If you don't, then I don't know. You're not cool. No.
Yeah, those look like the local Skechers that grandpas wear all the time.
Well, maybe you just don't know the style.
Yeah, the style.
I bet you if you wore them, you'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna have to change my mind. You've never seen like the all white Cortezes?
No, these things look like something I would golf in.
Alright. Well, you're not a good golfer, so.
You're not a good golfer. You better stay true to your word on that one. We're gonna go golfing, and I'm gonna destroy you.
First off, I didn't say I was good at golfing at all.
That's what I thought.
I suck. But
well, you can't say someone else sucks if you suck.
All right. So if you bought a pair of shoes, or it's not you bought, but if you got a pair of shoes for about like $2,000, or no, so say if someone
I'd buy like 3 guns with $2,000.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So what would you do with it? You'd sell the pair of shoes?
Yeah, because I would never buy them in the first place.
You didn't buy them. Say someone gave them to you.
Someone just handed me.
I don't know.
Oh, I just find So if I had a pair of $2,000 shoes that I didn't pay for and I knew I could make money off of them, yeah, I'd sell them. I would instantly get that $2,000. I would take it and I would invest it into either a nice firearm or a firearm and add a lot of attachments for it. But see, that's what I'm big into. Like I like to buy firearms. I like to collect guns. So if I had a pair of shoes that was worth as much as what I could get a gun for, I would definitely be selling that. And as a matter of fact, the 6.5 Creedmoor that I'm looking at right now is right around that price range. So I would sell that shoe and go buy that gun right now.
Okay. I mean, that's not what I would do.
How about for you, though? If you had a pair of $2,000 shoes, what would you do?
Well, it all depends. So, like, it depends if, like, I think they're going to go up in value or if they're going to decline. If they're going to decline, then, yeah, I might sell them unless I really like them. I fall in love with them. Like, per se, these Yeezys, I just kind of fell in love with them. I don't think I'll ever sell them. But that's my thing is if I'm going to fall in love with the shoe, I'm not going to sell it. But if I don't think they're going to last in value, I'm going to sell it and go buy a couple more pairs or save up for a pair of shoes.
All right, let's do a segment. Let's see who's wrestling. So we're watching the Big Ten Network right now. We got Ohio State versus Penn State.
Ethan Smith.
Is he winning? Yep,
surprisingly,
he's winning by 1 point.
I don't know how Vince Joseph is not wrestling.
First in the nation?
Yeah, but he's just not wrestling.
So Ohio State is winning right now
as he takes
a
him
team.
down.
Well, he didn't get his points yet, so he didn't take him down.
Not yet.
Oh, dude, he'll.
There they
oh,
are.
oh no, he's still out.
Oh.
So we wrestled in high school. We told you guys last podcast we had together. So we still watch it and follow up on it, and he just got taken down.
Told you. All right, so to you, I want to know how many shoes. So, like, when you come to my house, obviously you've seen my shoe collection.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible. They all kind of suck.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, is that enough to you? Like, do you think that's too many shoes?
Okay, so usually I try to keep about 8 pairs of shoes, but that's not shoes. I carry 8 pairs of footwear. I'll have, like, 2 to 3 pairs of boots, depending. A pair of work boots, and then a pair of boots that I can wear, just around, walking that are comfortable, which I just bought a pair. They're real nice. And then, like, a pair of, your cowboy boots or, your shit kickers. You got to be able to go on the farm sometimes.
Yeah, buddy.
And then on top of that, maybe a pair of hunting boots, because you always got to have at least a pair of hunting boots. Can't go hunting in tennis shoes. But for just tennis shoes, I usually have about 8 pair of footwear. But for just tennis shoes, I usually have about 4, sometimes 5 pair, depending. Like right now, when I buy this new pair, I'll have 5 right now. I have 2 pair of LeBrons. I got the Witnesses, and then I have the LeBron 15s. And then this will be, just to add to the basketball shoes, this will be the Jordan Why Nots, And aside from that, I do usually have 1 pair of like normal leisure shoes. I have a pair of Adidas that are just like something that aren't super nice, and they were actually kind of cheap, but it's nice to wear around when I know that they might have the potential of getting dirty or something like that.
So, do you count like slides, like slides like?
Okay, yeah, I don't. So
do you count
slides
those as
as in like
shoes?
flip flops?
Yeah, do you count
but, like,
those as shoes?
I don't count those as shoes because like I have probably 5 pair and they don't see the sunlight but one time a year because we live in Ohio. So, but
well, you say if you go on vacation, I mean like
I got a pair of slides on right now. I'm about to take them off. See, look, gone.
I was gonna say let's compare our slides.
Yeah, my slides are ones from Walmart. So let's see. Bring one of those slides over here. Let's see what Dylan brought in here today. So explain to me what is this? I could make this for $5.
Actually, it costs you about 15.
15 to make it.
75 cents.
Okay.
Yes.
And then how much do you pay for a pair?
I'm not gonna tell you how much I paid for the pair, but I don't know. Right now they're probably running like $200, but they're just Gucci slides.
That's not bad.
They made a song about it, so I had to get them.
Gucci flip flops.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say it, but yeah. I had to get them. The all white ones are definitely the more sleeker look. Have you seen the ones where they got like boot tread on the bottom?
No, and what's the point of that? Because you're not gonna be.
I don't know. That's what I'm like. You're gonna be hiking in freaking some flip flops. Like what?
Yeah, and then you know what'll happen. Even though it has boot tread, when your foot slides forward and the tread's supposed to catch it, just this whole thing is gonna rip.
Yeah. No.
Are these sturdy? I mean, for $200, they better be.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely. I mean, I've had them for like 2.5 years now. They're literally my slippers. I wear them around the house.
You don't wear them outside often?
Obviously, I mean, you can see them freaking damaged them. Yeah.
Yeah, you took them to Florida with us, so.
Yeah, I would take them everywhere. Took them to Hawaii. Them up there.
Nice.
So, yeah, I take them everywhere. Anytime I go on vacation, even if like, where did I go? I went to Reno a couple weeks ago. I remember I told you it was cold as shit out there, and I took them.
Did you wear them in the cold?
No.
You were snow tracking them?
I just took them for good luck. I don't know why, but I always think I got to take them.
Let me get a timestamp. Where are we at? All right. So we got plenty of time. So let's get into this because this is my question. You don't get to steal.
Hold on. What is? I want to know what's the most ridiculous shoe you've ever seen? Like crazy and like weird looking, and you can't say any of mine because mine are all cool.
Yeah. Okay. Some of the most ridiculous pairs of shoes that I've seen. Let's see. I'm not a sneakerhead and I don't really care about shoes, so you're gonna ask me these hard questions. But the most ridiculous pair. Yeah. So pretty much the whole Nike Foamposite line were all ridiculous looking.
Thank you.
And aside from those, if you're talking ridiculous, like in my opinion, like dumb, like I told you earlier, the off-whites. Some of them are all right, depending on what they look like, but I'd seen a white pair. Actually, okay, let me just say it. Bailey brought a white pair over.
Like Bailey's?
And,
really?
And they have orange shoelaces on a white pair of shoes with the red off-white tag, and I'm like, I don't know, Those are just weird. I would never wear them.
Do you know what kind of shoes those are, though?
What?
Those are Prestos. Like, have you ever seen the Air Prestos?
Mm-mm.
Nike Air Prestos? Really?
No, I don't even know
I
what
used
that
to
is.
have a pair of them.
But those are weird because of the fact that they're mixing the wrong colors together. You know what I mean?
So there's right colors to mix?
Yeah, there's right colors to mix.
What's the right colors?
Like these right here, black and white, those mix very well.
Dude, you were just talking about, I like a bunch of colors.
Blue and gray.
Shoes.
I like them, yeah, but that's different.
It's
So
definitely like a green, aqua.
you have an all white shoe with orange shoelaces. That's not a bunch of different colors. That's two colors that don't really like look good together, in my opinion.
Well, he had the orange and green on. Is that what you're saying?
No, he had just the orange shoelaces on the
white.
white shoes. Yeah.
So orange and white don't match.
Not in my opinion. You can't have a white shoe with orange shoelaces. Not in my opinion. Dude, get out of here. So
right.
I'm not a sneakerhead, obviously. So what do I know?
I would definitely get those. They're not my favorite off-whites. I'm gonna say my favorite. I know you don't know anything about sneakers, but
what's your favorite off-whites?
Probably the Vapor Maxes. Even though I said I didn't like the bottoms here, I don't know why. They're just so good looking. And not the white ones, the black ones. It's pretty much just like this. They're just all black with a check on them, and they probably cost like $600.
See, this is a crazy amount for shoes. I would never spend this much on shoes.
Yeah, but sometimes you get your money back. Like if you
sometimes get your money back, you're never gonna sell a pair of your shoes. Yeah, so you
never
will
know.
never
But
see that money again.
this is my thing. So what if I get a pair of shoes for retail? Then I can go and sell them. So say if like these are $130 and I went and sold them for $200 after they went up. That's why I like shoes, is because you can buy them at retail and sell them more. And not even if you buy them at retail, you can buy them after retail, you know what I mean, and still sell them for more. It just all depends on how the market is.
So what is it considered? Tomorrow when I buy these Why Nots, these Jordans, right off the lot, right when they drop 10 a.m.
Honestly,
is that considered retail?
I haven't seen them, so yes.
That's considered retail. Like it's $130 how much they're for. But if you go to the GOAT app, the pre-release, people are saying that they're gonna have a pair for sale for like $200. So retail would be considered the $130 that I'm gonna pay in the morning.
Yes, and resale.
And if I took them for the resale on the GOAT app, they would be worth $200 at that point.
Yes, essentially. I don't know. I mean, it depends.
Like if they gain value that fast, then I might just have to buy like 10 pair tomorrow.
Dude, you haven't even paid attention to sneakers then.
Sneakers?
Sneakers.
No, I don't pay attention to sneakers, really. That's why before we did this podcast, I was like, I'm not going to understand really anything. I don't know literally any of these pairs of shoes other than the Yeezys because they're so, popular. Prevalent. And then, of course, the 97s because I was going to buy a pair, but now, I'm not going to be a copy.
You can still buy a pair. But
no, it's all right.
Just can't buy the cool ones.
No, I wanted those exact ones, so.
I'll sell them to you. All right. Ask me a question. Let's see what you got.
All right, this is what I got. So, if you stepped in dog shit with one of these pairs of shoes, what would be your reaction?
What shoe? Depends.
Okay, let's just take them.
I have a different reaction for each shoe.
Different reaction for each shoe? Okay, let's just say these ones. You just finished both sides of these shoes. Now you have a pair of the scuffed up, natural looking, of these shoes. Mm-hmm. You walk outside, boom, right in dog shit. What's your reaction right there?
My first reaction is I'm gonna check it out, see what it looks like, what kind of dog it came from, and then I'm gonna go find the dog.
He's gonna do a criminal investigation to find this dog.
No, honestly, dude, I've done it before. I have 2 dogs at my house, and I usually just walk in the backyard
and then lick it off.
Exactly.
Yeah,
no,
that's what I was thinking.
It's so cringy to me. Like it makes me so mad, but you can't even get mad because it's like. It's not like they have a certain spot to go and shit.
Yeah, true.
But, yeah, I'd probably freak out like I usually do. Like, I honestly stepped in dog shit with my muck boots. And I freaked out.
How can you get mad about that? Those are waterproof. Right. You just spray them off with a hose.
I know, and they're muck boots. That's what they're for, but I don't know. It's crazy.
So, if you stepped in dog crap... Well, see, these are black, so that doesn't really...
Yeah, but it's brown.
Yeah, but still. So let's just say that you had a white pair of Yeezys. Would you ever wear a white pair of Yeezys?
Yeah, I'm trying to get see, I actually wanted to talk to Bailey as I want to get the zebras.
Well, you have to give him a call. You can follow him.
Maybe I already did.
All right, there you go. So yeah, you can just follow him on his social media, which you guys can find over at WyldLyfe Podcast on Facebook, or you can just flip over to that channel after this video
And subscribe.
subscribe to our channel. You better. But no, you can flip over to that video after this video. It'll be on the end screen in our cards, and go over and check that one out for sure. You know, but if you're gonna buy a pair of zebras, as soon as you get them, you paid what do they go for? 300, somewhere around there.
Yeah, it just depends.
So say you get a pair for 300 and they're all white. You walk outside the day you bought them, and you step in a large pile of dog shit, and it seeps up the side like it forms like a U under your shoe, and it gets up on the sides in this meshy material right here. Now what are you doing? What's your reaction?
I might have to return them and tell them, like, yo, you guys gave me
You
some
sold
dog
these
shit shoes.
You sold these to me with dog shit on them.
I don't know. Again, dude, I'd freak out. Like, that's like, it's because they're my babies, and literally, like, they are, dude. I go home, I clean them, I sit with them, I talk to them,
And you know, share tea parties with them and everything.
No,
Oh.
they usually
They're not that good yet.
They make their own tea, but no, I'd freak out. That's my thing about white shoes is I really haven't bought an expensive pair of white shoes. Like I have all my white shoes. I have Vans. I have Air Force Ones that you saw the other day.
Because they're hard to take care of. Is that why?
Yeah, white shoes are hard to take care of. Like I'm not gonna lie, and like it makes me mad when I get them dirty because I do. Like you, I wear them, but like I wear them with caution, and I wear them like like I said, on the sunny days, and then when it's not sunny, I wear my shit shoes.
You know what really sucks about white shoes is even when it's just raining out, you step in a puddle and it splashes. Even though it looks like it's clear, you still get little pieces of grit and it starts turning it like yellow or brown or whatever, and that sucks. So I don't buy white shoes often either. I did buy one pair, which is those LeBron Witnesses, and yeah, you don't want to see them right now.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, they're like brown. And I've tried to clean them, and I went over to a local store, bought some like shoe cleaning kit that cost $40. Washed the hell out of them, and they turned out to be like a tint of yellow after I washed them. So what are your steps to washing shoes to try to keep them in like their most natural look?
I mean, you're gonna call me crazy, but every time you take them, not every time, but when you come back after wearing them, wash them. I mean, that's my main thing is you don't even have to really wash the bottoms, the soles. I just kind of get around here where people can see, and but I mean, you can tell that I do wash the bottoms of them because.
What kind of solution are you
I'm
using?
a clean freak.
You using toothpaste?
I
seen. So I looked up a YouTube video when I was gonna wash my white shoes before I even went and bought this whole kit for $40 that didn't even work. This lady literally said use toothpaste and baking soda, wash them up, and then she said let them soak for a while and then actually wash them on like a light load in the washer and then tumble dry them, and then it turned out hers looked like brand new shoes. Honestly, I think she just took a picture of them when she first bought them and then dirtied them real quick and act like she cleaned them.
So, because you tried that.
No, I didn't try it. I'm just saying, like, her
Okay.
shoes look so good in the video that I feel like she didn't actually clean them with toothpaste.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I've tried a lot of stuff with white shoes because I've had a couple pairs of white shoes, and I've ruined them, like you said, with the yellow tint. I've done that, and it sucks. But my best thing is, like I said, just try to keep them clean. White's the hardest. To me, like you're looking on the material. So this is like a cloth material that's gonna be harder to clean and harder to keep clean. But this is more like a leathery type, and so kind of like this, and even like this, which is I don't even know what this is, but it's easier to clean the dirt and mud off or whatever's on there.
All right, so we're out of time for this podcast, but thank you for bringing your shoes in and talking. These, I mean, don't get me wrong, I was kidding. These are good-looking shoes. A lot of them do look pretty cool. I still wouldn't spend a bunch of money on them, though. So thank you for coming on again.
Yeah, no problem.
I had
Thanks for
fun.
having me.
I mean, we were kind of being a little funny today. I liked it. Are those ones yours? I think they are.
I don't know. I hear you.
Oh, but I hear you.
Let's switch real quick.
Okay, here.
Shouldn't you both hear each other? Oh, I guess that's how it works.
Oh, yeah,
You
these
can
ones.
hear each other.
Yeah, there we go. All right, anyways, we had to come back in because we forgot the outro. That's really the only reason why we came back in. But thank you guys for watching the WyldLyfe podcast. I'm your host, Jess Hayes. This is Dylan again with the sneakers. Make sure you like and subscribe to this video. Comment down below what you think, what you want changed, something you want to see on here, someone you want to see on here. If you want to be on here, you can message on WyldLyfe podcast. So thank you guys for watching today. See you later.
See ya.
Billy Beats.